Hi, it's Candy. Oh my gosh, I just about sabotaged everything before we even started. If you guys could even see my studio, it is absolutely crazy. But I cleared enough stuff out so that we could do this video today. So you don't see everything that's back there, but I almost tripped and fell over it. So after the last video that we did, well, first of all, I should say welcome to everybody. Welcome to those of you that are here faithfully all the time. I appreciate you so much. And welcome to anybody that's new too. I hope that you like the video. I hope you like what we're doing, and I hope that you come back. I'm going to say this at the beginning instead of the end, because that gets so monotonous. But y'all know that it always helps to subscribe to the channel, to give it a thumbs up if you like the video, to send your friends over, to share with anybody so that they watch, all of that stuff. So in the last video, I asked if you guys would like to do some videos on like getting back to the basics and going back to the start and the fundamental. And I know that y'all are veterans. Some of y'all are veterans with the planners, and I know that some of you are kind of new and kind of trying to feel your way around. And so overwhelmingly, a lot of you said, let's kind of go back to the basics and do something from that. So I have been thinking about this, and we're going to go back to the basics, and we're going to go back to where to start, how to start, kind of the beginning. We won't dwell on some of it a lot, but I mean, just think about it. And if you were trying to find a video on how to start planning, what would you look for? There are so many videos out there, but if you were truly a newbie and wanted to get started, what would you look for? So that's what we're going to start with right now, and then we're going to have a series, and it'll get a little more into it. Each time we'll go a little more in depth on like what's next and what's next and what's next. So if this is something that you've heard and you're not interested in because you're more developed and more learned than that, then that's okay. Or you know what, maybe stick around too, because there are some things that are just really interesting, I think. So anyway, fun video, I hope. So what I would tell you first is, if you were a novice planner and you were trying to figure out where to start, what I would say is determine your needs. We are engulfed in this planner world, and whenever I first started a couple of years ago, what I told people around here in my circle, probably my little family, was that all I could see the planner world doing was exploding. I thought that this was something that was just beginning to catch on, and it was just going to get bigger and more different, and it was literally just starting. I'm going to interrupt myself right here. I shoot in my studio, and there are wonderful windows all around. We're having the most amazing, beautiful rain, so you can probably hear the rain in the background. You're going to be able to hear some thunder, but it is a gorgeous Sunday afternoon. So yeah, you'll be able to hear that. So anyway, that has happened, and I think that we're still in the beginnings of it, because the planner world is just taking over. But if you're just now joining us, how do you even know where to start? Well, first of all, because you have so many choices, we have so many choices now, what I would tell a new person is determine your needs. What do you want in a planner? What do you want a planner to do for you? Maybe you just want it to be fun. That's cool. That's wonderful. That's what I was doing whenever I restarted in a planner. I had done it for years and years and years as a serious part of a business. I knew how to do that part of it. When I re-entered a couple years ago, I just wanted it to be fun. I didn't know any of the fun part of it. I didn't know there were stickers. I didn't know there was washi. I didn't know about all of that. But because there was that need in my life to lighten up in a planning area, that's what I went looking for. So determine what your planning needs are. Do you need to organize time with your family? Is it just driving you crazy that you don't know who's going where, when, and nobody's telling you what's going on? So it's just like this craziness in your family. Do you need to track some of that? Do you need a planner as a stress reliever? Do you want to have fun in your planner, or do you need to relieve stress because you don't know what all's going on and you need it to be more of a I got to get organized type thing? Do you really, really, really have to organize what's going on either in your social circle or your business or in your family? Again, what do you need a planner for? You determine that, and it'll be easier for you to direct yourself in the way that you need to go. So there are several different kinds of calendars, and again, what do you need a calendar for? Okay, so there is a monthly calendar. I was opening some mail of my parents, and I just opened this, and I just thought it was gorgeous. This is a 2018 calendar. This is a month at a glance. Y'all have seen them. They have them everywhere. You can purchase them. You get them as gifts. You get them as gifts with purchase, but it's a month at a glance. So if you just need something to like write little things on so that you can look at a glance at what's going on, then here is a monthly calendar. You can get little monthly calendars that you can stick in your purse real easily. You can get ones you can put on your fridge. They're just kind of to see at a glance what you need to pay attention to. So a month at a glance is one that can keep you on track real easy. You can do binders that have a month at a glance. Yeah. So it would be a smaller binder. It would have a smaller footprint. You could carry it very easily with you. You could organize, again, at a glance, you could see this is a busy week, this is not, this is not, this is a busy week. So it would let you keep a casual schedule, I think. Okay, so monthly is how you can organize if you kind of have a casual type of calendar for yourself, or for you and yourself, or for you and your family, or that type of thing. So a monthly is a calendar you could have. Will that fit your needs? Will that take care of what you want to do? Will that be enough for you? Because that's certainly an option. Weekly is another option. There are planners that go on the weekly system. You can do pretty planning very easily in a weekly system. You can do a week at a glance. You're going to obviously have more room to schedule, to write, to keep track of things in a weekly than you would in a monthly. Let me show you a couple of weekly. Here's an example of a weekly at a glance. Now, this is 2016. So don't look at it and think, why are her dates different than mine? This is a 2016. I can't use it weekly. I thought it'd be real good to keep in my purse. I can't use it 2016. But you can see that, if you just need it again on kind of a casual basis, really good size to throw in your purse. So here's one idea of a week at a glance, okay? Here is another idea, and this is a 2016. I didn't use it, but it's a little larger in size. But look at this. On this day, this is a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday. I'm trying to see where the lens is and make sure you guys can see. I will be, when I have time to really sit down and look and make sure, I want a new camera set up, but I haven't had time to do that, guys. And I'm not going to get something unless I really search it out. So if you know something great, let me know, okay? So this is a whole week at a glance. So it's got room here for some appointments or whatever, and then it also has room over here that says to do. This came from Target, and I thought it was a pretty nice one. Spiral bound. It's got this hard plastic on the front of it that would protect it. You could carry it around pretty good, and I think it's got some nice ample room. I don't do a weekly. So as you can see, yeah, but this is a blue sky planner. It's got a nice design to it, you know, if you can do a weekly. So there's another one. Here is another week at a glance. This one came from Target. This is August of 2017. And that's a week at a glance. Now, they also make the cute little stickers that will fit in these. You can decorate these. You can just use it for planning. Use your pencil or pen and actually, you know, do more writing than decorating. Or if you want to do more decorating, you can certainly do that, because there are stickers that will go in this, and you can make it very cute if you wanted to. So this one is from, I may have said it wrong, this is from Michael's. And they have different ones and different covers and all of that, but this is another example of a week at a glance. So depending upon if you want to make it pretty, or if you just want to write down appointments and keep up with those, is this an option? Does it give you enough room to do what you want to do? Will it fit with where you need to go and where you need to take it? That's something to think about. Figure out first what your needs are before you go, you know, doing different things. Okay. There are also daily planners. And with the daily planners, I'm going to suggest that those will be more helpful and useful for if you need to track more things. If you have more details, if your life is, or your days are more detailed, if they have more appointments in them, if you have to track more things, maybe if you have more family and you have kids going 90 different ways and you have to really strategically be more careful with time and be more careful with appointments and be more careful with driving schedules and pickups and drop-offs and all of that. It just depends on the way you want to track and the way you want to keep care of different things, the way you need to keep care of different things. Now, I will show you in this. This is a Kate Spade, and again, we're going to jump back to 2016. And this is because, well, this may be a week at a glance. Yeah, it is. So I won't show you that. Okay, this is a Franklin planner in a compact size. Now, this is, there's a monthly overview because they do that. You get a monthly overview with everything. But here is a day on 2 pages because that's my preference. That's what you're going to see in anything that I work with. It's a day on 2 pages. So you write your appointments on the left side. That would be my, okay. On the right side, you do your note taking and however you choose to use the left side of the page, which is just, that's vital for me, okay? I've tried different systems. I have tried I've tried different systems. I have tried different page designs. I've tried different ways of planning, and this is what I know that works the best for me, that I love the most. Okay, so I do the day on 2 pages system, but Franklin does a day on a page system also, and I know a lot of people like that very much. Now this is one size of that particular system, day on 2 pages. I don't have a day on a page to show you because I just don't use that system. Okay, but they will do a day on a page. They also do the day on 2 pages, that in the compact size, and here it is in a classic size, just a little bigger. Hard to flip to a page that's got, okay, a little bit bigger. Okay, and this is Monday, August 14th. That is tomorrow. Can you believe it? Okay, and I haven't really got my week planned out. Last week, do I even have time to tell you this? No. Last week was a week that if I just made it to the next day, I was grateful for that. It was the craziest week ever. Okay, so here's another day on 2 pages. It's just in a larger size, okay? But there's the day on 2 pages. Okay, so we ran through kind of quickly. I think the first thing that you need to do is you need to determine what your needs are in a planner before you go purchasing things. And most of you already have planners, but if you want to seriously figure out which one works for you, then try to determine what your needs are. Now, you don't have to do that. You can go buy every single one that you want, and a lot of us have, and a lot of us end up not using them, like I did. But I also know which one I like the best also. So what I would also share with you is these come in all shapes and all sizes and in all materials, and they come in fun materials that are less expensive, and they come in really awesome, wonderful materials that are more expensive. If you are finding your way through all of this, as you are doing that, I would suggest playing with some of the fun, less expensive materials while you are finding your way around some of those. Just my suggestion, until you really find the really one that you really love a whole lot, and then you do whatever you want. That's just my suggestion. I know the size that I love the most, and I know the system that I love the most, and all of that. So determine what your need is, and the next time that we're going to talk about size really does matter, because in your planner, I think size really does matter. So that will be the next back to basics that I share with you on planning. So that'll be the next serious one. We've got some fun things to do also. So I'm just going to drop things around, mix them around, and hope that you enjoy what we do on this channel. Okay, you guys, I appreciate you so very, very, very much, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.